This week, another controversial game has dropped. Riding the coattails of Hogwarts Legacy backlash and success, we have another game that has, one, been subject to lots of controversy, but two, despite the negativity, has managed to sell and do numbers. Maybe I'm petty, but there's a small sense of satisfaction that I get when something that the social media mobs whine about still does well. It kind of reassures me that there is still a large number of rational minds that have refused to get drunk off of what I will simply refer to as the agenda Kool-Aid. Anywho, we're talking about Atomic Heart. Now, fun fact, I've actually been kind of under a rock and would have no clue what this game was until a buddy of mine mentioned he was playing it in our Discord. He said it was like BioShock. It was fun, but there's also a lot of mixed and negative press because some of the people who created the game are Russian, and it even takes place in this advanced version of I guess you could call it a glorified Soviet Union. And I also heard that my fellow internet degenerates wasted no time going all out Rule 34 with this. There are a couple of fembots that appear in the game that have, been kind of sexualized a lot. Yeah, that's a different topic. But, hearing about these things, I had to, of course, look it up myself just to see what all the fuss is about. Now, here's what immediately pops up if you search this on Google like I did. So, we got a couple articles. Wait a minute. Just a minute. Ukraine wants to ban this game? Now that's interesting. I think the last game I remember being banned was when Manhunt 2 came out, but I was like a kid then, so I can't speak on it too much. Back to Atomic Heart though, a quick visit to their website, and you'll see the game dev team was comprised of not just Russians, but many other Eastern European nationalities and cultures. So part of this, Russian argument falls flat on its face, at least from my perception. Like, all I have to go off of is what the website is telling me. Apparently it's a multi-faceted team, not just Russians. So yeah, what else can you ask for there? Moving on though, another thing some people fail to realize is that, game dev cycles, they're long sometimes. This game was likely already written and in the early development before Ukraine was even invaded. If we really want to go off the deep end, I actually think there's a bit more to that conflict than what's being actively reported on, but that's another topic in and of itself. So here's what Ukraine is saying on this game. This article here is from PC Games. And I quote, regarding the situation with the release of the game Atomic Heart, which has Russian roots and romanticizes communist ideology and the Soviet Union, the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine will send an official letter to Sony, Microsoft, and Valve requesting a ban on selling digital versions of this game in Ukraine, says Ukraine's Deputy Minister of Digital Transformation, Alex Bornyakov. I believe that's how you say it. Alex Bornyakov. I'll just leave it at that. He goes on to state, we also urge limiting the distribution of this game in other countries due to its toxicity, potential data collection of users, and the potential use of money raised from game purchases to conduct a war against Ukraine. Okay. I might get some flack for this, but I'm of the mind that a creator should be able to tell the story they want to tell, and no government, let me rephrase, no government that values freedom, independent thought, all of those ideas should want to restrict that. There should just be no even entertaining the thought. In an ideal world, obviously. I find it ironic that the country fighting for their freedom wants to deny the studio's freedom just because a few Russians work there. Regardless of the content depicting a glorified Soviet Union, you should defend these guys' rights to tell the story they want to tell. Trying to ban it is akin to, the old Soviet Union. I'll be honest, I haven't played this game yet, but now I kind of want to try it. I want to see how exactly Russia is being depicted. Is it problematic? Maybe I wanted to see some feminized sex robots. Just kidding. But yeah, I want to try it. I've heard good things about this game as far as the gameplay goes. And, also hearing that it's a bit like Bioshock-ish. That Bioshock is kind of a classic to me, so that makes me kind of want to try this game even more. But before this video gets too long, I'll stop it here. Let me know what you guys think. Discuss it in the comments, folks. Like, seriously, discuss in the comments. What do you think about this game? Should I buy it? Let me know. Like, comment. I'll respond to any comments, honestly. Let me know if this game is worth purchasing. Should I shy away from it? Ignore the controversy, as they say. But yeah, till next time. And as Zed says, brave the shadows, find the truth. Yo, hear me out. This man is spitting right now. This dude is spitting.